Yeah. Yeah, man, I do it for the fam. Tryna put food on my table, going ham. PYT says she knows who I am.
Hey guys, what is going on? This is Mike or Geekermon bringing you another Destiny video, and today we are going to be looking at my favorite and what I would consider the best loadout for the Gunslinger class. So up first, we are going to talk about exotics. I will tell you what the most popular exotics are and what I prefer to use. I think the most popular right now is actually Young Ahamkara's Spine. It gives you a second trip mine grenade, but since the trip mine grenade nerf, I don't use those anymore. I prefer Knucklehead Radar, which actually gives my primary weapons a visible radar all the time, which is amazing in PvP. So if I run hand cannons like the Palindrome, or if I run No Land Beyond, or even the Last Word, if I'm forced to aim down sights, I won't lose track of those opponents that are flanking up around me. You are free to run whatever exotic you like, but that is just what I prefer. Also, as far as intellect, discipline, and strength go, I have it kind of set up for a Night Stalker right now, but what I would recommend is maxing your intellect and then doing 2 or 3 and 2 or 3 for discipline and strength. I think the grenades and the throwing knives are pretty evenly effective, and so if you're running a 12 tier build, then you could really do a 5-4-3. If you're running a tier 11 build, you could do a 5-3-3, and that would be my best bet. That's probably, if I was playing Gunslinger consistently, that's probably what I would run. So before we get into the Gunslinger class, if you do enjoy the video, make sure and smash that like button. I think we can get this video to 100 likes, guys. That would be awesome. And if you want to see more Destiny content like this, make sure you subscribe to join the Geek Squad. Alright, now that that is out of the way, let's jump right into it. So with the Gunslinger, the best grenade in my opinion, and according to most people's KDs on Guardian GG, is the Incendiary Grenade. This grenade has a pretty large area of impact and can one-shot a lot of your opponents if they don't have max armor or if the grenade lands close enough to them. Another solid option is your trip mine grenade, but like I said, those have been nerfed and they're not as powerful as they used to be. The swarm grenade is alright, it's very situational and a lot of times tricky to master, so I would probably stick with your incendiary grenade. Next, as far as jumps go, there is a lot of controversy between what the best jump is. A lot of people like better control and a lot of people like triple jump. Nobody really likes higher jump, so I wouldn't use that, but between these two, use what feels best to you. I like using triple jump because when enemies come around corners, I can navigate above them and kind of back around them, almost like Night Stalkers do with the Bones of AO build. If you don't like that and you want more power on your jumps, you can throw on better control and it will give you a little more burst per each jump. When it comes to the super, if I'm running Trials of Osiris, I have kind of a sneaky build where I start with Gunfighter until I get my golden gun, and then I swap to Combustion to have a more powerful golden gun. But if you're running 6s, I would just leave Combustion on. It is a powerful enough super to where it will actually kill opponents around the target that you're hitting, allowing you to kill 4 and even 5 opponents with a single golden gun. Deadeye is good, but a lot of the times if it zooms in when I'm trying to fire my golden gun, I get thrown off balance, I don't know where I am, I feel like it zooms in too far, and so it's just not a reliable perk for me personally. When it comes to the throwing knife, any of these would probably work, but my favorite is Incendiary Blade. Now the reason I use this is because if you hit an opponent with the throwing knife, they will take burn damage for an extended period of time. This allows you to go in with your primary or with your shotgun or even with a melee and get that kill without them being able to recover. Knife Juggler is good, but it's not often that you will get a headshot with a throwing knife and then be able to get another headshot with a throwing knife, so the perk just doesn't become that effective in the long run. Circle of Life is good, but like I said, you won't be getting that many headshot throwing knife kills, and the amount of golden gun power that you actually get from this is very, very small and unnoticeable. Now up next, we are on a controversial topic here, the Path Forgotten, Path Forbidden, and Path Unknown. Most people choose Path Forgotten just because armor and agility are the most important things to a lot of people right now. If you are looking to max your recovery, then you could go with Path Unknown and go for a little bit more of a tanky build here. But I would choose Path Forgotten just because I like being quick and I don't spend a lot of time hiding behind cover waiting to recover. I will either get the kill and move on, or I will die. When it comes to PvE, I will probably use Scavenger just because there is so much ammo on the ground that you can get your grenade and throwing knife extremely quickly, allowing you to do a lot more damage in PvE. But in PvP, you have to pick up special ammo crates, you have to pick up heavy once or twice a game, and overall you just don't pick up that much ammo. And so I would go with Keyhole or Gunslinger's Trance. Gunslinger's Trance lets you get headshot kills and increase your weapon stability, and Keyhole allows you to over-penetrate targets. Keyhole really gets me out of those situations where numerous enemies are coming down a single hallway or a single lane. I can pop one golden gun shot, even if it's my last shot, and be able to kill both or three of those targets. For the second column, it's really up to you. Like I said, my recommendation is for you to run armor and agility, but you are welcome to max your agility and max your recovery. Either of those would be just a different build. I feel like there's a lot of grenades that kill me when I have my low armor build on, and so it's just not worth it to be one shot by someone's trip mine or to walk into a spike grenade and die right away. So I try to get that armor up just because my reaction time really is not as quick as some of the high tier players, and so I need that extra armor to keep me alive. Now for the last tree, if you are a huge throwing knife fan and you use them all the time and you get tons of kills with them, then by all means run Gambler's Dagger. Otherwise, stick with Over the Horizon. In PvP, if you are far enough away and there's a supered opponent on the other side of the map, you're not going to be able to kill them with your golden gun shot unless you are running the Over the Horizon perk. Chain of Woe is good, it increases your reload speed when you get headshot kills, but it's not quite as important as Over the Horizon is. Chain of Woe is a lot better in PvE where you're reloading your gun constantly and always looking for the next enemy. If you're in a game mode like Trials of Osiris and you're able to kill a couple opponents, your reload speed is really not going to be too important. You can always pull out your secondary or go for the melee or toss a grenade. There's not always going to be a reason to up your reload speed. So I'm not discrediting this perk. I think it's very valuable and I think it's good for a lot of people to run, but I feel like there's a lot of times where there's an enemy far away that I think, oh, I got this guy with my golden gun, and then I regret it because I don't have this perk on. That is it, guys. If you did enjoy the video, make sure and hit that like button and leave me a comment down below and what you run in Golden Gun and what you think your best setup is. I don't play this class a lot, but I got to play it a lot more recently when I was making this video, and it is a ton of fun. Where it lacks mobility, it definitely makes up for with firepower and the ability to have two ranged, both a melee and a grenade. It's been fun, guys, and I will see you guys in the next Destiny video. Alright, guys. Peace.
Yeah.